Hello, hello, hello. It's time for 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. We have finally unlocked who I believe is our final protagonist. And today, I think we're going to be starting their story. Of course, we'll be doing the standard, starting off with a new battle, then going into story, and closing off with another battle. So of course we'll start with a battle. We'll go and we'll grab our new protagonist. We'll see what connections they have. And then we'll continue working our way around a little bit around the loop. Until, I guess, at some point, we'll have seen everything. At some point. Off the top of my head, I don't actually know how far we are into it. I think at the end of the last time we played it, I think we were approaching 40% in both battle and story mode progression. So we still got a ways to go. Which makes me happy, because this game is really freaking good. And I look forward to playing it a lot. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. Also, I freaking love this title screen. It's so good. The music and the art, it's really freaking cool. $45 on story, 39 on battle. Okay. I still don't think we have enough to go and beat our A rank ones. So I'm gonna go, and I think today we'll finish up the Ashtava city battles. Finish up area 1. And then I think maybe afterwards, since I'm assuming everyone will be level 10, we'll have access to double meta system stuff and just a lot more upgrades in general. I think we'll be set to go back and start working our way through the older battles to make sure that we have S ranks on everything. Because I'm a perfectionist and I need to have S ranks on everything. Alrighty then. Let us begin Ashtava City Battle 9. We'll be ending off with a boss, won't we? The Drillfly Kaiju will appear, so we're gonna need some long-range boys. Amiguchi on the team. Amiguchi is ready to go. Good. Maximum of 4 strike team members? You're kidding me, right? Oh no. Okay, let's think about this carefully then. So Amiguchi needs to be on the team. There we go.
I'll fight.
What options do we have for you? Nothing. Noted. You have a floating mine, which is nice. Okay, well, I did both G4, both Gen 4s. Kisaragi. Fuyusaka or Yakushiji are on the strike team. I think that may be a good idea. Right, and what do you have? You just have gotta stay calm. I'll be fine alone. Kinda wish I could take Yuki instead of Gouto. Yeah, Gouto. Renya Gouto. Because Yuki gains increased stats the less members are on the strike team. The thing is, if I use... I don't know. Because I want to, if I'm using one of them, I want to use both. Eight, 8, 7. More members on the strike team, so we definitely don't want to use Kurabe right now. Fine alone. Yeah.
I'll go. Okay, got it.
Doing this. That's 4 on the strike team. Amiguchi's there. We're prepared for a drill fly, which I'm assuming is a flying enemy. Dang it. Okay, no, I'm not sending in Gouto. I'm sending in
I'll fight.
Takatoshi. I need someone who can use like the Destructor Blade or something like that. I don't trust having an only ranged team with the only ones being like the Convergence lasers. And that's the only armor piercing stuff. The pulse lasers are the convergent lasers. I don't trust that. I know I'm gonna screw up my pattern with the double Gen 4s and stuff like that, but I don't trust myself to do this with only ranged members. And an all-rounder. With only support, range, and an all-rounder. I need someone who's just gonna be a heavy melee. We'll get a good spread here. Okay. In we go.
My Sentinel looks pretty skinny compared to you guys. Don't tell me I got stuck with a wimpy one.
Its shoulder gyros can carry up to 600 tons, so it can fly, but it's about a quarter of the weight of a 3rd gen.
But hey, that's some crazy mobility, Yuki-chan. Besides, it's got a lot of power in those legs, right?
The spiked heels are powerful pile bunkers. They can also release a high voltage surge to overload enemy internals. But that requires a massive amount of energy. If you overuse it without any cooldown, you'll find yourself out of power fast.
Okay.
How do I...
We don't even know what's happening yet. Okay.
We can do this,
Now we check.
right?
Yep, couple ground units, as expected.
Stay calm.
I'm not... Let's place down a sentry gun.
What next?
Gonna have you start moving out to here.
Number 12 stopping out.
I can do this.
And then you can use long range, yeah, long range missiles. We'll hit everybody. Oh, okay. I was like, where's the other... There it is. Okay, not exactly the greatest now that I'm kind of thinking about it.
I can do this.
Convergence lasers. Not gonna be close enough to anybody. I need to move a bit closer.
I'll make it work.
Move in a bit closer, like here.
Number 12 moving out.
What now?
Okay.
Hold still.
Oh boy, that's not super powerful, is it? That works.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Okay, and there's gonna be some in the back, which will send Yori over. EMP stunner? I got a pretty decent chunk of them. Let's do that.
I'll handle this. They felt bad. I've gotta do this.
Wrong way. Start heading over here.
Number 15, moving out.
The convergence lasers should hit everybody, right? Trying to get as many as I can in one singular blast. It should hit all of them, right? It doesn't stop at the first one. I'm pretty sure it hits all of them. Yes.
I got it. What next?
Incoming heat signatures from above.
Yeah, I need to do this. I need to get all of you on the ground.
Enemy down.
Oh wait, one of you's exploding. Oh no.
Life comes at you fast.
Oh, are they getting back up? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Why can't I hit them?
Unbelievable. I guess life comes at you fast.
We can do
Let's
it.
see.
Focus.
Holy, okay. Hold on. Why can't I hit those? I guess do this again? Oh, because they're already done. That's why. Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh, that dropped down by 10% in a matter of 2 freaking seconds. And speak of the devil, we got you there. Okay. Let's hope this works. Yeah, it did.
I can do this.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna need. I think we're gonna need to start with the EMP. We need to bring you onto the ground.
Winning?
And I don't like you already being there, but I think we'll be okay. Can I get all of you in one? I can.
Try this. Nailed it. That's something.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Yep. So you need to move fast.
Number 12 moving
Let's
out.
get him.
Send it there.
Probably get out of
What
here.
next?
Signatures from above.
Okay. Can you reach? No, you cannot. Okay, rush attack over here. Get this guy. Okay, now we should be. Well, do you have?
Right?
You do not. Okay, in that case, we need to first go and use this. Into the ground.
They're attacking
Better
here.
put on a show for Yuki-chan.
Okay, I need you to start moving a
Man, we
bit more forward.
20, moving out.
So, what's my next move?
Go ahead.
Score! How is that? How do I...
Go.
How's that? It worked!
Hope I can pull my weight.
That might be good. Let's do this.
I'll make it work.
Enemy threat range.
Would a Demolisher Blade do well? Are you considered armed? No, you aren't considered armored. Let's go with this. There we go.
How's that? Humanity stands proud. I guess
No.
You're just small fry.
Sit down.
Phew, what do I do?
You appear to be the only ones left. Let's go ahead and do this.
How's that? How come they're attacking here?
Kisaragi then needs to move because
Let's get him.
she needs... Yeah, she needs to move inwards just a bit so that she can get the EMP stunner off.
Number 16,
Slow.
moving out.
What now?
We're gonna go with the pulse lasers, or no, let's go with convergence lasers. I can hit both with that, and I think it'll do more. Yeah.
Bullseye. There you go.
Leave it to me. I'll make it work.
And you can just go there.
Take this.
Perfect.
Try again.
This is all three.
Are you close enough? Not yet. Okay, keep moving.
This.
Okay, now we
All pretty freaky.
should be good. Yes, perfect.
I'll handle this. They felt that.
I guess life comes at you fast.
How far out can I go? Perfect.
Here it comes. You
And then for Yusaka,
I do this.
you can also get the heavy knuckles.
I can do it.
There we go. And then Amiguchi will be able to finish him off real nice and easy.
Are we winning? Here goes.
There we go. Just one shot. That's it.
Enemy down.
Okay, we took a little more damage than I think we would have liked. Hijiyama... Takatoshi, whatever you should call him. Took one of the drill bombs things. And a big swarm hit the terminal once, so... That kind of sucked, but... I think we did okay.
Looks like they changed targets. Now they're going for another terminal a ways off.
You guys go on ahead. I'm giving my Sentinel a break for repairs. I'll go find a motorcycle nearby and catch up.
Stealing bikes again? Thought you said you were gonna stop that shit.
Hey, don't say it like that. I'm just borrowing it. Cut me some slack, man. It's an emergency.
Could you give me a ride?
You're dismounting too, Shinonome-senpai? Sure, let's go.
You're gonna let her ride behind you?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Don't tell me you're...
No, dumbass, I am not jealous. I got places to be.
Why does Shinonome need to ride?
Guess we did it.
Yeah, that damage hurt.
We did it.
Yeah, I took 25 damage. She had someone bump into her, that's what happened. Yori... to protect everyone. It's not like that for Usami. And Shu... I can only imply that it means that the more females are on the strike team, the higher his stats are with the skill called Layboy. Nice. Also, it was oddly satisfying to see 10.2 and 10.2, literally the exact same amount of Sentinel and terminal damage. And yes, perfect. 5 mystery points. Okay then, let's go into the mystery files, as there's some more stuff that we gotta look at. First of all, Jirabe's memories are being manipulated by Kyuta Shiba through videotapes, but Shiba is quick to wipe his memory whenever he gets too close to the truth. But clearly he's retaining some of it. Which is interesting. Shiji inches a contract, Megami and Megami is the only one who is able to see Fluffy, which makes me think she has a similar scenario to Kyuto where there's something going on in her brain. Anything else new? Updates on Fluffy. Though he looks like a cat seen around Sakura High, they are two completely different animals. Okay, that's what I thought. Tetsuya Ida. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, there's a lot here. Because he's been everywhere. That's right. Tetsuya Ida is a substitute teacher assigned to Ryoko Shinonome's class at Sakura High School. He's actually a member of an unofficial organization who forces Shinonome into battle. Ida is the director of the Special Investigations Unit, a group of government-affiliated spies. He serves as an advisor to an anti-kaiju defense team and helps Miura gather members for that team. Like when he was a student, he supported Tomi Kisaragi on her singing live streams under the name Fate, spelled F, and then the number 8. He used to wear glasses, but he came off as a studious, serious young man who tried to act cooler in high school to catch Kisaragi's attention. He was in love with the deceased Kisaragi, so in order to revive her, he developed androids at Shikishima Industries in 2100, and he transplanted the past Kisaragi and Tamao Kurabe's AI into androids. That can only go well. It was believed that Ida died when he stayed behind during the 2064 Kaiju invasion. However, he was actually still alive and took Shinonome into custody when she was being interrogated in 1984. This man's been everywhere. And still is everywhere. Man who looks like Kurabe. That's literally your whole description. 426. Oh, okay, that's a different image from what I expected. 426 is a prisoner number of an escaped criminal from the future. Heizo Onishi. A plainclothes police officer is part of the Kumazumi Police Force Juvenile Division. While he cracks down hard on youth misconduct, students affectionately call him Oninishi the Ogre, knowing he genuinely does care about their well-being. Even when he's off duty, he can often be found on the streets looking after the students as best he can. He and Takemi Wajima have crossed paths often. Not exactly in the best way, as we've seen. Someone named Professor Doji. Professor's first name is Heizo. Sir Heizo Doji. Excuse me. In 1945, he's involved with the development of a secret weapon for fighting against the Americans. He has a daughter named Kiriko Doji. That is the person who Tsukasa Okino disguises himself as. He's the originator of Shikishima technology. Shikishima's technological strides after the war were thanks to his groundwork. Wajima's cronies, usually caught up in his messes. No matter how many times Wajima gets beaten up by Nenji or Yuki, they'll stick by him no matter what. From left to right, their names are Teru, Masa, Shacho, and Nobu. The Daimos code, which is the code that summons the kaiju, the Daimos. Third generation Sentinels. The Sentinels specialize in long-range attacks, and the 3 Sentinels of this generation were number 16, 17, and 19. The pilot of each respective Sentinel during the final battle, in numerical order as described earlier, are Usami, Natsuno, and Keitaro. Down. The news report stated the Sentinel summoning was a gas leak. Amiguchi's motorcycle. He rides it to school even though it's against the rules. I have no idea what most of this means. The only one that I know is top speed of 170 kilometers per hour. It's about what's that, 80 miles per hour, roughly? Like just very, very rough calculation for those of us Americans out there, 80 miles per hour. Otherwise, I have no idea what this means. I have no idea what 249cc, forward lane of 45 degrees, air-cooled, 4-cylinder mount. I have no idea what that means. I am not a car person, I apologize. Okay, though. Time for us to enter Remembrance. Renya Gouto. Finally time.
What do you think you're doing, Gouto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Miura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku. And the truth behind the Honnouji incident. How Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
You want to discover the truth about history by time traveling. That's what you want to do? I mean, fair enough. Honestly, fair enough.
Are you all right? This isn't like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point.
Stop being so cryptic, bro.
You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
What are you implying, Gouto?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Miura, my question is, who exactly are you?
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
So, you know, this is interesting because we know that this is Tetsuya Ida, and I'm frozen again. Hello, computer. Camera, slow it. So we know that this man, right, the one, I can't highlight him. The second from the right, the only person who's actually wearing a tie here. We know that he's Tetsuya Ida. But in Shu's dream, where he brought back Usami from the dead by implanting her consciousness in an android, he looked very, very different. Even though he was standing in this exact same room during the exact same time period. Which is interesting. Because then you have to wonder if it has to be Tetsu. Why am I freezing? Hello? I'm still here. I'm moving. Do I need to shine a flashlight on my face? Do I need to set up a flashlight somewhere? How can I hang up a flashlight? Did that work? No, that's nowhere near solid enough or stable enough. It could theoretically work. I just can't have it shining directly into my eyes. Because that would be painful. And not good for my eyes. I don't know, if I freeze again, I'll mess around and we'll figure it out. If I freeze again and I notice, I guess I should say. But basically, we know that this is Tetsuya Ida. We know that Shu's dream was also Tetsuya Ida because that was his former identity or something like that. I don't know exactly what to call it. But he was here in this time period, and he had a very different image of himself. So in the dreams, do you see your idea of yourself? Or is maybe that just like Tetsuya Ida from a different timeline or something? I don't know.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories.
Dang.
All fully integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces.
Gouto-kun, are you holding up?
These grand revelations don't really faze me anymore.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Miura-san, regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064, you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True. Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Gouto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Ah, there we go.
taken into police custody. Charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning, their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation. And we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
Oh. I didn't think about that. My brain said, it's just Gouto. Maybe Shinonome. Megumi. But it's isolated to them. No. It's not. Or it will not. What was? Will? If it happened, past tense, in the future, is it is, was, or will? I have no clue. Oh, that's terrifying. However, that does provide some interesting sort of things. Technological reincarnation. And cloning. Of course, there's other problems with that, as we now see with that. People can reincarnate by overriding other people's memories. People can also theoretically clone people outside of an established scientific reason, such as the possible reincarnation, considering that there's laws and legal systems in place for what allows someone to be reincarnated. That's a sentence. I don't know, but that's weird. Yeah, cloning could be a big problem. Memory overwriting could be a big problem as well. If it's not done correctly. You know, like they said, they have people essentially getting away with crimes because they're able to reincarnate, essentially, body swap, or whatever you want to call it. And then they're like, oh, well, the person who did these crimes doesn't exist anymore. And then there's also memory altercation, illegally removing or changing memories of someone, which could just be done not even for the sake of, like, personal gain or anything like that, simply for the sake of malicious intent. Or it could be like ransomware. I have your memories. Pay $10,000 to this routing number in order to get your memories back. I don't know. I don't know, it's really freaking weird though. Especially if, I don't know, the idea of illegal cloning and human trafficking, that's a scary thought. To me, that's probably one of the scarier thoughts. Because that means that there are people being produced. Not like born or whatever, but produced. and having things occur to them and no one could know. And that's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. Granted, there is still a lot of good that could come from possible, like, memory altercation and technological reincarnation. You know, things like premature deaths could essentially be overwritten in terms of someone's lifespan. Lifespan cut short? Well, that's just fine. You know, we had a clone ready that's roughly the same age. So just implant their memories in there and they get to live another day. That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And there could also be things along the lines of traumas. You could overwrite traumas. While I guess there's probably pros and cons to that. You know, there are some things that, you know, you don't have to worry about ethics about whether or not the person should have the XYZ overwritten or whatever due to their connections with other things, but you know. And there's also stuff such as, you know, as we're seeing with Gouto, technology isn't perfect. I mean, heck, I know. I lost 2 years worth of work documents this morning, so you know, it happens. Systems can fail. So that's a little worrying if your memories can just be corrupted because a system had a bit switch due to cosmic radiation or whatever. That's terrifying. There's a lot of pros and cons to it, and I don't think it's something that could be truly settled in a yes it's good or no it's bad sort of thing. And I think this game is maybe trying to show that. I know it's not the point of the game, but you know. Okay, future scandal.
Log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
Oh yes, March and June are 3 months apart.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
Not number 1 though. Interesting.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
So you already have the machines.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Gouto-kun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other two compatibles.
Gouto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure. My apologies, Miss Miura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency. I have to ask. Was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice.
Okay, so you know with Miura, I don't know how. I don't know. I can kind of hear. I'm frozen again. Why am I? Hello? Thingy? Why am I freezing? Am I going too high or too low? Maybe I am. Oop. Just a little bit. It says I'm all in range. I don't know. But, so with adult Miura, I can kind of hear the resemblance to a Yori's voice. But with little itty bitty Miura here, I can definitely hear the resemblance to a Yori's voice.
You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Miura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child's for me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
Alright, setting up a flashlight. I mean, if I go and I do... Yeah. My finger. Oh, it's... how am I gonna do this? I have no idea actually how this is going to look at all. In terms of making my face actually visible. I don't trust this in the slightest. Maybe? Oh gosh, I'm not sure how much I trust that. I'm like, that's gonna fall. That's 100% gonna fall. How do I set this up so that I have light shining on my face, but not a flashlight shining directly in my eyes. Can I just... in here, does this work? I don't know, the problem is I can't just pull up a picture of myself. That doesn't work. Can I do... does that block out too much light? No. And if I look away... Sorry, I'm testing something. I think I'm okay. Kinda. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's still shining right in my eyes if I look in certain directions. Ah! I genuinely don't know how to get more light in here. Like, the problem is if I put the light behind me, that doesn't help at all. That doesn't show my face at all. But if I put the light in front of me, I'm staring directly into the light. Ah, my eyes! I don't know. For the most part, it seems to work. I just freeze every once in a while and it seems to lose tracking. And now I have dots in my eyes from where I positioned the flashlight. Okay. Sorry.
I guess the log from that experiment got preserved.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is. But you'll understand soon enough.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe.
Ah.
Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
So this body doesn't have the nanomachines. Is that what I'm understanding?
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project. It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985.
Casually. Give me time travel first. I'd be a bit more comfortable in 1985.
For preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
With little Chihori? Right, that's her name, Chihori. Chihiro. Chihiro. What do you mean? Oh, there it is. I really hope what I said was not something like super offensive. Holy, that would be bad. I just realized the possible implications of that. If I did say something bad, I'm sorry.
Looks like that got me past the initial barrier at least. Now, with Miss Mura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
You're gonna use the voice authentication, aren't you?
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100. Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. They've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt a secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care.
Ah.
As her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
Interesting.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Final log.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Miura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he? Oh, that's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Okay, and what does it have?
Gouto speaking.
Oh.
Did you confirm receipt of payment? Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we've worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Was that really me?
It all makes sense.
That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded. But it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura. Which I seem to have called in.
And the other person on the line was A. Sekigahara. And we know that because he wakes up next to Miura's dead body. Which is not a pleasant way to wake up with no memories. I need all 12 other ones? At 80% or over? Oh, okay. And most of them are actually fairly close. Okay. Here we go, Natsuno.
Right.
Ouch! My back. It felt like I was inside a washing machine. That freaking inspection hatch. Definitely don't recommend. He hit my butt so many times. Ah! How am I supposed to get down from here?
Companion ladder on the front.
Oh, right. The thing I used to get up here in the first place. Whew. That was scary. Just the thought of slipping and falling all the way down. My hands are real sweaty. BJ, are we? We made it back, right?
It is 1985.
A robot as big as this. I can't believe it's capable of time travel. Alien technology sure doesn't disappoint. Wait, where's Miura-kun?
He is already gone.
You mean he's somewhere out in the city right now? That's not good. What if those men in black get a hold of him? They probably want to take him to Area 51.
Our situation is more critical than his.
Right, because we have a giant freaking robot blocking the road.
Oh no. A bunch of police cars are starting to gather down there. I guess we did kind of destroy the building.
Oh, that's not like a bridge.
Man, we're gonna get
Oh.
arrested, aren't we?
We need to leave.
Yeah, okay. What the heck are we gonna do about this?
Not to know.
Right. First things first. Let's get you in the bag.
Yuki?
I can't believe my one and only Yuki-chan. She's working with the men in black. That means she can't know. She can't know about BJ.
Was the PE bag?
BJ is about to be seen by some. I'll just hide him. Crisis.
What?
His name is B. He's an alien that his mission.
Which one of these is new?
Secret agents rumored and silenced. They call them Sentinel number 7 created to fight again. It's also the robot that it's even capable.
Okay, that was a new one.
My room gets either way. As for the if I put him up.
Okay. Into the bag you go. Don't mind me. Don't know how I got down from there without being seen.
Seriously? Again?
Not to know.
I'm sorry I have to lock you up, BJ. But those men in black are still wandering around.
Let's go to the gate.
Okay. We need to get out of here before someone sees us.
Utaro Miura.
I've searched for quite a while, but I couldn't find Miura-kun anywhere. I bet he got captured by the men in black. And it's all because of me.
Mag.
Hmm? My notebook's not in here.
Oh, right, because Yuki took it.
My research notebook on aliens. Where did I put it again? I was writing in it during class today. Oh yeah! I took it to the audio-visual room. Crap. I totally left it there, didn't I? It has all sorts of records on Alien BJ, too. It'd be a disaster if someone saw it.
Okay, into the bag. I don't see any reason to stay in here.
Man in black. It'd be bad if someone saw my notes. I gotta get my notebook back, no matter what. Aw, yeah, got it. All right, Minami, listen up. All top-secret documents need to be kept extra secure from now on. We can't afford leaks. Put them somewhere safe and keep a sharp eye on them. Right, you got it, boss.
Natsuno, we have to keep moving.
I know. To the gate, right?
No. I've detected an unfamiliar signal. It's coming this way.
What is it?
Unable to identify. Estimated threat level is extremely high.
Wait,
Leave this area, now.
was there a 1985 invasion?
Oh. Usami?
No.
What the heck? You almost hit me!
Man,
Okay. What? Oh, and this is what happens.
Why is Usami?
that is not Tomi Kisaragi.
What? So she's an imposter?
No, it's an android created in her likeness.
Oh,
Oh, I get it.
one Tatsuya Ida made.
These evil aliens are after you. So they made a robot to track you down.
Where are we now?
I ran into the bathroom.
This is a dead end. There's nowhere to run.
Not helping.
It's too late.
Window. It's literally a window. What do you mean?
She's right there. What do we do?
Out the window.
I've got to
Fine, that works too.
Well. Please don't make me use force.
My gosh.
Do as I say and
Terrifying.
come out quietly.
Someone else is here.
What a surprise. How'd you find me here?
Hello.
I thought number 17 was gone, but its signal led me here. Now that I've found 426, I can't just walk away.
Whatever you have planned, I won't let you go through with it. You know Ida was full of crap, don't you? And you still have something against me?
Many people fell victim to you. That much is still true. That's why I have to destroy you here and now.
You're awfully dramatic for a machine.
And I'm awfully strong, too.
Well, his body really is falling apart. I can barely hold my gun straight. Didn't think I'd ever see you resort to violence. I would have expected it, knowing who you were. I guess in your heart, it's just a machine. You're a monster yourself. No respect for me. Whatever. Makes it all easier.
What the heck just happened? It seems quiet now. Holy crap! What a mess.
What the so was Tommy's android hijacked by 426, or was Tommy 426 the whole time, and therefore her android became 426 because she had the memories of 426 in there? I don't know. Oh, okay. Yep. That's a robot.
Hey. Mouse on? Whoa. It really is a robot. It looks just like Usami. What are you doing here, Tamao-san? And this... Did you do all this?
Natsuno, stay back.
Hey, don't jump out like that.
She's also an android. Created in Tamao Karabe's image.
She's a robot too?
I'm the one who called her here. However, as of a few moments ago, I can no longer identify her.
You're telling me you didn't think that she was a robot? You telling me you thought this person... You telling me you thought... Kurabe's grandmother was able to rip a robot to shreds. I know people can be strong. But not that strong. Nowhere near that strong. No. There is no person, let alone grandmother, on this planet that can literally make it seem like something exploded with their bare hands. And do that kind of damage to something made out of a material that I'm not even sure what it is. At the very least, it's a heavy freaking metal.
I didn't expect you to be here too, Miura-kun.
I see. You switched bodies. Natsuno,
BJ!
Oh.
BJ? Say something!
Don't worry, he's not broken.
What did you do to BJ? Why did you come for him?
Forgive me. We seem to have a misunderstanding. I've come for you, Natsuno Minami.
What?
Those monsters, the ones that destroyed the city, they have a new commander. And it's you. So, starting now, I'll be the one giving you orders.
Whoa! What the? What am I doing here? What the heck happened?
I'm not sure.
That's right. I came to get this. And then... I feel like I saw who saw me. Man. I can't really remember what happened here.
So now Natsuno likely has nanomachines in her brain. Assuming at least that's what just happened. Because that's the same quote-unquote magic gun that we've seen with Megami. And clearly 426. Not Tomy. I mean, maybe it's Tomy, but 426, whoever that may be, Tomy or otherwise, took control of Tomy's android, and then switched bodies into Tamao, and is maybe trying to get a hold of Natsuno? I'm not fully sure. Not completely sure.
We should go before anyone else shows up.
Yeah, you're right. Come on. We can't let anyone see you. Ow. My cheek kinda stings.
Scar on cheek. Scar? Okay, so now that's the Exterminator event.
Cool.
But it wasn't Tamao. According to BJ, they swapped bodies. So Tamao is now in the dead android. And that's 426.
Tamao-san? I can't believe my one and only. She's worked that made she. A small puncture on my cheek. Looks like I got stabbed by a needle. I must have gotten it in the girls' bathroom. But why can't I remember anything about it? Was I captured and had my memories erased?
One of the two.
Planted something in me.
Possibly.
I'm probably overthinking it.
No, you aren't.
At least for now. I told Miura-kun he should stay at Jiro-kun's house. After all, I need to take. I mean, Sentinel. It's all. It's. His name.
Get all
is
those
BJ.
out of the way.
His secret.
Okay. BJ is turned off. Don't ask me why.
Wait. How are you here, Tamao-san?
This place isn't ideal. I'd be found far too soon.
Maybe Tamao-san was abducted by a UFO. Wonder what they did to her. Who is this?
There is no logical explanation for this.
Does she
she want to join the team?
Oh, well...
Wait, don't tell me. You turned in your sign-up form but never came, huh? It's Iba-san, right? Erica Iba?
Erica Iba. Wait, that's right. Like in Yuki's story. Oh my gosh. Did you create a fake name for yourself? That only Tamao knew about? So now when 426 has swapped into this body, he doesn't know about the alternate identities?
So, Iba-san, you're in Class 1D? Right next to Minami-san in Class 1C.
Yeah, right.
Have you recovered from your illness?
Well, actually, she... Not entirely, so can't join yet.
Huh? Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad. I hope you get well soon.
Maybe she just looks like Tamao-san. Could there really have been someone like this just next door? Huh. Erica Iba, Class 1D, next door.
Well, that's creepy.
She's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Right. I should go tell the coach.
Oh, so you weren't turned off.
BJ.
You were just choosing to be off.
The girl that was just here. Iba-san.
Nobody was here.
And you've been tampered with. That does not sound like a good idea. How about no?
I'm almost done with practice. We'll go there after. Sound good?
Natsuno, V-Gate. Natsuno, let's go.
I didn't see any men in black outside. Maybe we can sneak out. You gotta stay in there.
Zip up the darn thing.
Are you going home, Natsuno?
You got me. Please don't tell Senpai. Our planet is in danger. There isn't a second to spare.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, let's go to the shrine then.
If BJ is... Okay, we're here.
Activate gate. Sentinel search range.
Where should we look this time?
So, we've done Sector 1, 2, and 3 now, right?
How about Sector 1?
Sector 1 has been searched. No Sentinel.
I see.
Yeah. And we did Sector 2, right?
Sector
2 was our first destination.
Yeah, but we didn't get...
Oh?
Let's
Okay.
go there again and do a proper search.
Access code approved. Designating sector.
don't see any tripods, but we shouldn't let our guard down. Okay, how should we do this?
Natsuna, you wait here.
Huh? You're going by yourself?
Fires continue to burn on the surface. It's too dangerous. Time required to search the path is 27 minutes.
Oh, come on! We come all the way out here and you just leave me all alone? It's not often I get to time travel. I certainly won't waste it waiting.
Wait a moment. Okay, never mind. We won't wait a moment.
It's not off. I certainly won't. I'll make it quick. Just gonna peek around a bit.
This can only end badly.
What do we got here? I saw something light up.
You're telling me no one saw that before? How do you miss that? Also, that's not number 19.
Is that a sentinel?
Or number 17, whatever.
Look who found it first.
It's not the right one, though.
That's what you get for leaving me behind.
Because that's not a Gen 3.
PJ! No! What happened to you? PJ! Talk to me! What happened? That's right, his brain! As long as his brain's okay, I'm sure I can save him. Oh, is it? Is this it? This light bulb thing. I think it's this.
Why does it actually look like a brain in a jar?
There's some letters on this. Shikishima. Shikishima Robotics?
That would be them.
Wait, as in the appliance company? I'm such an idiot. PJ's not an alien. He's a robot made in Japan. PJ's not an alien. He's a robot made in Japan.
And this is a Gen 1 Sentinel.
That sound.
Natsuna, I have been looking for you.
BJ! But wait, what I saw earlier. It was a different robot?
You mean this right here? Or the guy like 2 feet to your left?
You found a Sentinel. Sentinel number 8, a remote control.
Oh.
This is not Sentinel number 17.
So it's not even a Gen 1. It's one of the remote control prototypes?
Natsuna,
Were you made by Shikishima Robotics? You're just a robot made in Japan. You're no alien. Isn't that right?
Is that big of a deal? You're still freaking time traveling.
Yeah. I bet this is another one of Shikishima's. Does that mean the tripods too?
Yes, but probably not for the reason you're thinking.
autonomous cranes from Shikishima Industries. High Quad 150B They're heavy machinery robots for the development of Mars.
But why? Why are robots meant for Mars invading Earth?
They are not. This place is not Earth.
Not Earth?
It is a speculation. The lack of proof makes it only a possibility.
Okay, but... what?
What?
The basis for my speculation is this log.
Huh?
Alright, go on.
There are 117 planets under consideration for the project. Of those, the top prospect is a planetary system 12 light years away.
I don't think this is going to
That's
work.
Nenji.
Aren't you the professor's daughter?
Yes, I'm helping with the layout.
For the migration ship? It looks quite small.
In the harsh environment of space, it is not possible to sustain life for extended periods of time. The ship will be carrying only our DNA. In the final phase of the project, humanity will be restarted.
So we're creating aliens. How large of a population are you estimating?
We're planning for 6 million.
And you really expect me to approve of this project?
If you just listen to my mother's explanation.
It is not necessary. This endeavor is nothing but self-satisfying. It is impractical. Now that my father has passed away, I am the one in charge. Research will be disposed of and the funds suspended.
You can't! Ogata-san, please!
This was recorded in 2188 with Natsuno Minami's ID. A communication log between Natsuno Minami and Shikishima's top executive, Renji Ogata.
Ogata-kun?
After this log, the plan was implemented.
But 2188 is in the future.
We are further into the future than when the log took place. Natsuno, do you understand? It is possible. You are the alien they created.
Wait, what? No, wait, that doesn't... No, that's not... What? You are not farther into the future than... What? Because that was created in 2188. You're in 1985. It's not further into the... And even when you time travel, that's 2065. That's not... It's not in the future further than that log. That's not how that works. That... I don't... I... Okay. Okay, Toto.
Yes.
May 1985. Clear skies. Monitoring the Sentinel from Kaide River.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
And we're back here again, huh?
I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me. Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous. Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. To think it ever become a reality. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen her struggle with anything so hard, but she did it. It's pieced together with scraps of cloth. Not the best quality. Even still, Chihiro took it with her wherever she went. I checked the library for any records of such a weapon, but in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed. Not in the US, not anywhere. What was that thing? Nothing's changed today either. I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel. Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though, I can't seem to reactivate it. I've tried countless times, too. I hope I didn't break it. If there's a mechanical issue, I'd love to take a look at it. But security around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close. I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Okay, we'll check around for... check around here for just a second longer.
The kid that lived next door to us was killed in an air raid. Children in this era don't have to worry about that.
Nobody should have to worry about that.
I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
$1,600. Heading to the factory at Ayami Pass.
Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be.
It ain't here anymore. Hey there, Chihiro. Oh, well, you're the only one I can talk to, I guess.
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite...
Gosh dang it, dude.
I admit, I have more... I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book. August of 1945. If that's true, then Japan loses the war in just 3 months. Chihiro? Is it really you?
What business do you have with my little sister?
Who are you?
I'm that child's older brother. Is there something you need from her?
No. She just looks like a relative of mine.
Let's get going.
Is this, I guess this, the question is this before or after she's been awakened in that body?
Chihiro. If she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now. If she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere in this world, or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you. In any case, I should go talk to Natsuno-san. She must know something.
Sunset. Visiting my alma mater in Sakura Ward.
Sakura High School. It looks nothing like the school I attended.
Cat. Not Fluffy, though. Just a different cat.
If she's... We don't have a family. I have no... She's either... Or...
Do we go in? Yeah, I guess. I don't think you're allowed to. I don't think you're a student.
It's still here. It's been renovated. But I do recognize this building.
Interesting how that was the new building. Back when you were in there.
If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be. Looks like that plot of land got bigger. I wonder if there's a way in.
Okay, buddy, you're already a little sus. So we're gonna be looking this time, but wanted to say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the stream.
There's no one here. Do they not use this building?
This building at this time is set to be demolished, right?
This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak. The pillars are all scratched up. It really has been 40 years. This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san, and where Tamao-san came to see me off. How strange. It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream. Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental.
Stay here for another moment. Is there anything else? No? Nothing? Nothing.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san, thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs. Quite luxurious. I was very impressed.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special, but I'm glad you liked it. What are you doing out here? Are you looking for someone?
Pondering over the fact that I time traveled. Hoping you don't shoot me with a magic gun given to you by an imaginary cat.
I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room. The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah, so for dinner tonight, I think I'll make Hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
You mean that giant ball of meat?
Hamburger meat, yeah. It's Jiro's favorite. So try not to come home too late.
Hamburger.
Those meatballs they call hamburger. I've never had anything so delicious. Enough.
Hamburger.
This is no time to be distracted by food. Natsuno-san's over there.
Yep, buddy, you look sus.
Everyone's staring at me.
I wonder why.
I'm glad I found Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
Why don't you just try and wear, like, something a bit more standard for the times? You are still wearing a 1945 military uniform, so...
Hey, you! You've been standing there an awfully long time. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously? You guys have to be so nosy?
Natsuno-san.
Come on, let's go. So, Minami's got a boyfriend, huh?
Well, that's... Nope.
Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine.
Hey, look at that,
I
George.
said I
Put something on.
So, whenever you exercise, you all change into outfits that show your legs? That's fascinating.
Anyway, you kind of showed up at school out of nowhere. Everything okay?
Okay. First of all, that phrasing is a little weird. However, I don't know how I would put it. I think I probably wouldn't put... I probably would just say something along the lines of interesting instead of fascinating. So I can't say I'd probably say anything terribly different. But also, you're telling me that outfit doesn't... It probably shows about just as much of her legs as the running shorts. If it covers up just a little bit more, it's really not that different.
Everything okay?
Natsuno-san, I met you before, back in 1945, and now here you are.
Huh?
You must know something about all this, about how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, Jeez, how do I put this?
I time traveled to the past, and then brought you with me back to the future. Or present, in my case.
Look, I can't really talk about it here. There's gotta be a good place. Somewhere with no one around.
Why not the gate? Or the old school building, that works
The
too.
building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
The old school building? We can go in there?
Yes, it was open.
All right, then we'll talk about it there. Let's go. I always thought this place would be locked up. We should be good here. Miura-kun, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Okay. Then I'll tell you. Don't freak out, okay?
The question is she going to claim it
This is BJ.
as an alien?
He's an alien from the future.
Okay. So we know when this takes place, roughly. Or at least we know before. BJ, spelled B-E-E-J-A-Y.
BJ's looking for the robot he used to get here. And I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell? That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to BJ's alien friend. There are a few of them, too.
How does she know about the Sentinel? And did she say it was made by aliens?
Oh no, don't confuse the man.
Top secret military weapon created by Japan.
I don't need to tell you this, but those babies are capable of time travel.
Confuse the poor man. Okay, there it is, Sentinel. That's what it is.
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But what do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now. But I can't seem to reactivate it. This... BJ. I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology. All they do is make weapons, and BJ is no weapon. If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. BJ isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit. Aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is BJ's brain.
Oh, the poor guy. He's like, what in the world is she talking about?
So, you're an alien? Interesting. Why are you searching for the Sentinel? What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from, do you not?
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect. Your log proves otherwise.
My log?
Yeah, show us.
The same log in which these two talk together in space on whatever colonization project they have.
This log. If you really have it, I'd like to see it.
Professor, I've switched over to a private channel.
Yep.
Professor Takamiya, can you hear me?
Is that...
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
Oh.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Miura-kun.
What the heck?
Yuki.
Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the shuttle?
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two... I never approved of your relationship.
What?
Mom!
Wait.
There's my girl.
Wait.
You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me anymore. Of course I do. I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms since we split up.
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Natchan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
I'm sorry, Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
We'll be waiting for you at Landing Zone 10.
Looking forward to it.
The destruction is spreading. It's only a matter of time until the surface is lost.
What the heck was all that?
Okay, I muted so I can have my freaking mode without like interrupting the. What? What? Huh? Huh? What? What? So Yugi... What? Okay, I feel like it made it pretty clear in previous storylines that whatever future that is, regardless of whether it's a future that happened and then they were transported into the past, or it's a future that is going to happen and this is them transporting into the future. I don't exactly know what in the world it is, but whatever it is, I think it established that these two were in a relationship. That's fine. That's nothing terribly surprising. It's nothing too groundbreaking, anything like that. But Yuki being Natsuno's mom is weird. That's whack. That raises so many questions. Which means... Okay, so according... So according to BJ, the plan was still executed after... Well, he says the plan... They say the plan is still... Well, not exactly still, but the plan is executed after the log stating from Nenji to Natsuno. The project will be cut off, funding will be dissolved, and all that sort of stuff. They're still talking about getting on ships and stuff like that and transporting other people to different sectors. So this means if Yuki's Natsuno's mom, then Yuki is the professor. And Nenji knows Yuki as the head of Shikishima. Nenji knows Yuki as the leader of this, whatever this colonization plan is. And I guess was not able to stop them? So what in the...
That was just a segment of the log I've retained.
I have to know. When was that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense. How's this even possible? Yuki-chan's my mom in the future?
Yeah, what the f... Okay. May 1985. Clear skies. Monitoring the Sentinel from Kaede River. Don't say the line.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
You said the line. Okay, so something about Jay.
Is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now?
Without a scar
All I
at
know
that.
for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit.
Scar.
She's from 1985. She seems to know about the existence of other Sentinels. Is that how she's able to travel through time? Maybe there's another way. In any case, she appears to be a central figure in all this. Could she still be at school?
Well, wait a moment.
The kid that lived next children in this... Nothing's changed today either.
Wait, is this still... Oh, holy, okay. That's why it's repeating the line. Okay. Well then, we haven't even progressed to the second story. I mean, technically we have, but also it's still the same branch.
She seems... Is that how...
Okay, then...
Could she...
Let's go to the school again. Sunset. Visiting my alma mater. Sakura Ward. Minami? Yuki? Yuki? Hi.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Wait, was I saying Yuki? I mean Megumi?
Megumi-san.
You know where the track room is?
Yes.
Oh, right. Have you seen Juro around anywhere?
No.
I see. Maybe he went home already. For dinner tonight, what should I make?
Hamburger.
We could have hamburger.
Again?
No, that's all right. I'm fine with anything.
Well, let's see. We've had nothing but meat these last few days. I think I want to make some fish for Juro.
Tell me fish is not meat?
Okay, I better run to the store. I'll see you later.
Pretty sure fish is meat. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Natsuno-san's over there.
You're being sus again.
You again.
Yep.
Minami isn't here today. Must have been really important. She even ditched practice.
Is that so?
Hey, are you Minami-san's boyfriend?
How far have you two gone?
Oh my gosh.
No, you've got it all wrong.
It's a personal question. Holy.
Do you happen to know where she went?
All she said was that she was in a hurry. But I don't know where she went.
I know where. She went over to Tokisaka Shrine.
What's she doing there?
Not sure. I didn't ask.
She didn't know. She didn't know me? She didn't know me? Hello? Yoko Shinonome? As opposed to Megumi Yakushiji out front, who I think, saying two different names. That's quite odd. You guys won't speak to me anymore. Okay. Well.
Tokisaka Shrine, huh? That's where I first met her. But it was back in my own era.
Running around with too many different names.
Amazing. The shrine's hardly changed at all. The surrounding thicket, on the other hand, that has changed considerably.
Yeah.
I don't see Natsuno-san anywhere.
Is she time traveled?
If she's hiding behind the trees again. What I'd give to see that.
No luck. We couldn't find it. I wonder where it could be.
Natsuno-san.
Whoa!
Time travel.
Whoa! Hey! What are you doing out so late? And why are you here, of all places?
Natsuno-san, what was that just now?
Time travel.
There was a big flash of light and you just appeared. Just like when I came to this era in my Sentinel. Same flash of light and everything. Come to think of it, this happened at the shrine back when we first met, too. There was a similar flash, almost like lightning. I get it now. You have to come here to travel through time.
What do we do, BJ?
Please, tell me what's going on. I just want to go home.
Are you just going to leave your Sentinel behind?
Oh yeah, that's how you got here. What are you going to do with it? You're dead set on this then? You definitely want to go home?
I'll figure out how to deal with the Sentinel later. It's Chihiro, my little sister. If there's any chance she made it out of that hell alive, then I have to find out.
Okay, that makes sense. BJ, think you can make it happen?
I guess we go.
Please.
Fine. Activate gate. Setting coordinates to Sector 5. Initiating shift.
That data unit. So it was with Natsuno Minami all this time.
Hmm.
Are we back? Is it really that easy to travel through time?
Pretty cool, huh?
If we have the power to travel freely through time, can't I just send the Sentinel back to before the war starts?
Nope, that's impossible. We can't just jump around as far as we want. We can only travel 40 years at a time. Besides, this is as far back in the past as we can go.
I see. That's unfortunate. For now, let's find Chihiro.
All right, let's go.
She's most likely at an evacuation shelter. If not, then I might find her at the Kurabe's house.
Let's move out. Oh, we weren't gonna find her here, that's for sure.
What's going on? The place is deserted. The factory and station are both empty. Are down. No one's answering. Where is everyone?
I have a guess. It's not pleasant.
You see that?
It's that creature.
Okay, so that thing is an alien weapon, and it's here to invade Earth. The Sentinels were created to fight them off. This is just like what happened in the city from the future. After the aliens invaded, everyone was gone. Wait. If people are disappearing in the past, what's happening to everyone in my era?
The Kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future. And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them.
Correct. Incorrect. Correct. Right, wrong, right. Not alien stuff. But they're not American. And the Sentinels are created to fight them.
That's...
Oh, wow.
Tamao-san! What happened?
Vital signs are failing. Condition is too critical for life support.
Tamao-san, where's Chihiro?
Chihiro-chan is... Gouto-san, what are you doing?
Let me go!
Please calm down, Miss Morimura.
Chihiro-chan! Where do you plan on taking her?
I apologize for what I've done to you, but you have no reason to worry.
Wait!
Gouto. The one who was giving you medicine. Tamao-san! She disappeared.
Universal control has shifted her.
Does that mean the aliens got her?
Probably. It's likely that everyone is being held there. Until this world comes to an end.
So that must be a failsafe. Mao must come from the future and had traveled back in time. And they must take her back in order to prevent paradoxes? Matter disturbances? I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost.
Chihiro.
It was different this time.
Renya Gouto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. He might be the same guy that Tamao-san gets her pills from. That scout unit is an alien from the future. At least that's what Natsuno-san says. The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now? All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit. According to Natsuno-san, a boy named Renya Gouto attends school in this era. He can apparently travel through time too. And BJ said he's from 80 years in the future. Natsuno-san, get it together, Keitaro. She's certainly... I admit, I have more urge... Back in 1945, everyone mysteriously vanished. But here in 1985, 40 years later, there's no historical evidence or impact from that event. It reminds me of a concept I read about in a science book. The idea of two similar parallel worlds. According to the history of this era, it has indeed been 40 years. But this era doesn't seem to be based on the era I'm from. The two aren't connected. Perhaps this isn't really time travel after all. Renya Gouto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me. If he's in 1985, then Chihiro will be with him. Even if I do bring the Sentinel back home, how can I bring myself to fight? The ones I swore to protect are gone. Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen her struggle with anything so hard, but she did it. It's pieced together with scraps of cloth. Not the best quality. Even still, Chihiro took it with her wherever she went. The Kaiju aren't secret US military weapons. They're alien invaders from the future. And the Sentinels are the tools we need to defeat them.
We did see Gouto with Chihiro. We actually specifically spoke with him. We just didn't recognize it at the time.
Could he be at the school? I don't care what it takes. I'm going to find him. And I'm going to get Chihiro back.
Sunset. Visiting my alma mater. Sakura Ward.
Renya Gouto is Natsuno-san's senpai. He also attends the school in 1985. And according to BJ, he's from even further into the future.
Yep.
Miura-kun.
Natsuno-san. Perfect timing. I was just about to go looking for you.
Same here. I've been worried about you, Miura-kun. That was some rough stuff. I can't even imagine how you must be feeling. You okay?
Thanks, but I'm fine. In fact, I came here to find Renya Gouto. But I have no idea what he looks like or how he dresses. Could you point him out to me?
That might be a little tough. Gouto-senpai hasn't been back on campus. I asked around and no teacher knows where he lives.
Well, that's a problem.
Oh, Natsuno-chan!
Miwako!
Done with practice already?
Oh, you have that picture of Gouto-senpai, right? The one you took when he wasn't looking?
Hey! Not so loud!
Sorry. So do you have it?
Yeah.
Yes, this is it!
In an age of no smartphones, how did you do that? Right here.
Miura-kun! Look, I've got a picture of Gouto-senpai.
And now we figure out, oh wait, we've spoken with him before.
Pardon my interruption.
He's the tall guy in the back.
This here is Renya Gouto? The one with the glasses?
Yep, that's him. Thanks, Miwako.
Okay.
How could this be? The man I saw at the park was Renya Gouto.
There you go.
The bastard who kidnapped Chihiro.
Oh, off we go. Bye. 1600 hours. Heading to Ayame Pass.
Chihiro? It really is you, isn't it? Please say something. Our mother's terrible. It's peace to even step Chihiro. Chihiro.
Okay, so I just need to give you the rabbit.
I found this. It survived the air raid. I meant to give it back to you earlier. This is your favorite stuffed animal, isn't it?
Big brother.
Don't lose it again, all right?
I won't.
Chihiro, it really is you. I'm so relieved you're safe.
She's already the older version, and she's having to play it up, isn't she?
I suppose it's true. It's not like my memories were displaced.
Yep.
My blissful dependency as your little sister. It's become part of my identity. Denial can cause enormous strain to one's psyche.
Chihiro? Are you okay?
Better than okay. I've regained my original memories. I'm Chihiro Morimura.
Morimura?
You're the one who insisted on keeping that a secret. Yet you gave it away in the end.
It's you.
Sometimes a bold change in plans is necessary. You'd know that better than anyone. Wouldn't you, Gouto-kun?
Oh, well.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Renya Gouto, what the hell did you do to Chihiro?
He's like, I'm not gonna be able to explain this, no boy.
I don't appreciate the hostility. But what you see here is Chihiro in her original state. She was never your little sister to begin with.
Shut up! I'm not listening to a word you say. I won't forgive you. And I will avenge Tamao-san.
I believe you misunderstand the situation.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and let this play.
Chihiro, listen to your big brother and come with me. We're going.
Where exactly? Back to 1945 where no one's left? Don't you see? It doesn't matter where we run. If we have any hopes of preventing the loop, we need to prioritize gaining control over all systems. You've always been the dependable type. You used to be an excellent design engineer.
What are you talking about?
I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. That's what you told me, remember? So please, cooperate. Is everything prepared, Goto-kun?
Already.
Good. Then I shouldn't waste any more time. Let's hurry.
Chihiro!
Don't even bother.
Get out of my way. Chihiro is coming with me.
She's being targeted for assassination. And I highly doubt you have the capacity to protect her.
What? Who would...
A Sekigahara. Should you decide to cooperate, let me know.
She was targeted for assassination. Her body was taken over by 426. The body that was taken over was then killed. And her memories were implanted in this body where she now has reawoken. Technological reincarnation.
What's happened to her? Chihiro Morimura? She's the original Chihiro? Is there no going back to the way she used to be? Chihiro. Sekigahara. Did he travel through time too? Is that how he got here? Tamao-san. The military police are gone for now.
How are things looking?
They're searching for Kiriko-san.
I can't believe she's a spy.
They seem to think she's associated with him. He must have dragged her into this. I just don't understand. Why protect a wanted man?
That woman... Her name isn't Kiriko Doji. And she doesn't come from this world.
Yep, here we go. Now we're going to talk about Tsukasa Okino. I'll shut up for this one too.
You're a lunatic.
I don't get it. What could she want with the Sentinel?
You know about the Sentinel? You really are a spy.
If she were to try and escape, she'd likely use the gate. If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to her.
Sekigahara-san, please, I have to know the truth. I was told that my parents aren't really my parents, and that I was brought here from the future.
Is that what Kiriko Doji told you?
I don't know why she'd lie, but I think that explains the dreams I keep having.
She's tampered with your memories.
He's out of his mind. Don't listen to a word he says, Tamao-san. We should just turn him in.
Keitaro-san, please. I don't want it to come to that.
Keitaro? As in Keitaro Miura?
How the hell do you know my name?
I see. So it's you.
What are you on about now?
You and I have been fighting alongside each other.
I've never seen you before in my life.
The Miura of this era hasn't. The Miura of the future has.
The future?
Yes. He no longer has his physical body. His consciousness is currently stored inside a scout unit.
Then Keitaro-san is...
One and the same.
I've had enough of this nonsense. You, come with me. I'm taking you in. Don't move.
Sekigahara-san!
You bastard.
Like you said, I'm out of my mind. Poison is coursing through my brain as we speak.
So he did know he was going to die. And that's why he made the final recording before leaving in what we saw in his story. Aha! One last path. I don't think it's going to be a full 25% though. I think there'll be one more after that. And Ogata's Victims of Poison event. I'm assuming that's related to that. Exterminator. Ah. Okay. We're just gonna keep on making loops. That's just what we're gonna do. Buddy. Back on the time loop.
Alright.
Here we go.
I guess when you put it like that, maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. Still, though. Hey, are you even listening?
I'm back. It's happening all over again.
So we know a couple different things.
That was weird. Why'd I think Fuyusaka looked like that League of Darkness lady? I'm not seeing things right.
It's funny how he still knows her as the League of Darkness lady.
Doesn't matter if we run. We never make it out in time. We only got a couple minutes until they ruin this place. Even if I told someone about this, nobody would believe me. Who even is that voice? How'd I end up in this mess? And where the hell was I? It was like... I don't know. I feel like I saw it on some UFO show. Like an alien lab or something. It looked just like that. I was... butt naked, too. That League of Darkness lady. She said something weird when she had me at gunpoint. She said I was the one who had this key in the first place. But none of this is ringing a bell. Can't figure this out.
Okay, and now we run along. Going to see these two. Say hello.
Yo.
Ogata-kun, what are you doing? Usami-chan, you trying to pick on Iori now?
Please, Kisaragi. Just relax for a sec.
What?
I'm begging you here.
Couple of questions.
Fuyusaka, that wasn't some magic trick, right?
What do you mean?
Anyway, I mean, that kind of thing ain't normal, right? It was some trick, yeah? Is this some kind of test?
A test? What are you talking about?
Buddy, you're in the loop.
Maybe you should actually explain what you're talking about, man.
You're in the loop, she doesn't know. Wait.
I mean, you told me something like, I used to carry this key, right?
Ogata-kun, I'm really not sure I follow.
Ah, damn it. I gotta figure out how to say this right. Okay, so you haven't said it yet, but you're going to tell me soon. You know what I'm saying, right? I just want to know what it all means.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Man, this shit's so hard to explain.
The train's leaving soon.
Stay in a time loop.
Let's go, Okino-kun.
No. Oh gosh. Fine, where's Gouto?
Well,
Enough. I don't care.
Trying to run? You think I'd run from you? Huh? You trying to...
Ah.
Nope.
Hey,
Yeah, I know. I'm leaving.
come on.
Hey, stay out of it. What are we trying to score with this little...
Stop it.
Well, if you didn't keep pissing me off, this wouldn't keep happening.
Damn it!
The train's already here.
Yeah, no, nothing I can do.
Damn it! Can't just leave her alone.
Ah. Oh, that is just back here. Yep.
Damn it! Always turns out the same. The train gets derailed, and Kisaragi doesn't make it.
Did you find the key? Answer me, Ninja Ogata.
Man, I don't goddamn know. Who the hell are you? What's even going on here? You gonna explain any of this shit?
Find it, and I'll tell you. If you want to survive, you need to find the key. Time for a do-over. You're going back.
Hey!
He still doesn't even know what he's looking for, Okito. Tell him what he's looking for. He means freaking nothing.
I guess when you put it like that.
Okay.
Hey, where are you?
Yo.
Ogata.
Okay.
So, that League of Darkness version of you. I mean... Okay, what's your connection to that black catsuit lady?
League of Darkness? What are you talking about?
Damn it, I sound like a total loon.
What are you doing? Osami-chan. You trying to pick on Iori now?
Can I talk to Okino?
Please, Kisaragi. Just relax for a sec.
What?
I'm begging you here.
Okay, so there's nothing for me to do. Judo's not here this time. It's nothing new. Oh, we let the first train pass? What? Yeah, no, we let that pass.
That League of Darkness lady, she said something. She said, but none of the can't fit.
That's just a, yeah.
Sir, you're being...
Okay. So now what? Hi, Shinonome.
Hey, it's Shinonome-senpai. You're here too?
Shinonome-senpai.
Key. Tell me about the freaking key.
Senpai, you don't have some kind of key on you, right? Though I guess it's not really a normal key. Probably. Man, how do I say this?
A key?
Yeah, a key.
Shouldn't we call someone over?
Someone like who?
Like a station worker?
Waste of time.
Why's that?
It's just gonna throw us back to the beginning.
Hey, What's going on with you?
No, wait.
Something's up. Do I go after her?
That's the wrong train.
He's going after her anyway. Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
What happened? Shinonome-senpai, are you okay? Must have been her symptoms again. Looks like she passed out. This guy too. I know him. It's Sekigahara, from back in the ruined city. Why is he with her? Why are they both knocked out? The hell happened here? Something in his hand. DD-426? This some kind of medicine? Label's not telling me much.
That's poison.
Hey, Ida. So he's clutching his chest because he gave himself a heart attack with poison.
It was meant to poison the D-forces. They ended up as collateral damage.
What are you talking about, old man?
It sounds like you know about Shinonome-kun's condition. So you should already understand. The symptoms she endures come from that poison. Their nanomachines are infected. They're beyond saving. But even with all their sacrifices, they cannot stop the D-Force's attack.
You keep talking about these D guys. That's all the big mecha kaiju, right?
A living apocalypse. Born in our future, crossing time to destroy us. It all comes down to 15 teenagers. The commanders
15.
of the D-Forces. Ninji Ogata-kun. It is a curse. One we cannot escape.
What do you mean 15? I only know of 13 of them. Who's the other two?
Where's all this weird shit coming from? Who even are you?
It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just a man in the past now. But it was never the kaiju. The problem, the true blot on this world, was always the D-Force's creator. It's us. Mankind was the cancer all along.
Wait, is Ida 426?
I got through. Can you hear me? If you can hear my voice, then report.
I found Ryoko Shinonome. When I got on the train, I found her out cold. Sounded like the poison got to her.
Poison?
Guy named Sekigahara was knocked out too. That got anything to do with your key?
I think I get what's going on here. But those two don't match up with my information. It's definitely someone else. When you see this key, well, no matter what it looks like, you should know it's the key.
What's going on in that train? Something's not right there. When I'm inside the train, things always seem messed up.
You need to take a closer look. This isn't going to end until you find it. Search everywhere. Beat people up if you need to. Whatever it takes.
Wait!
Okino.
That guy. He was with Fuyusaka.
Okino. I can now speak to you, Okino. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I can. I'm coming for you, Okino. We can have a nice long conversation about time loops.
I guess when you put it like that, maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little.
Alright, I get it. Just don't move from here. Not one step. Don't move.
Don't freaking move.
I saw that person trying to order me around in the capsule. I only caught a flash, but it's that guy hanging out with Fuyusaka. So the world's gonna end. And it's all because of these 15 people? Because they're sending out this command to the kaiju? Do I even believe this crazy shit? Why should I trust that shady egghead? That was weird. Why'd I think Fuyusaka? Doesn't matter if we never make it out until... I want to ask you, if you knew the world was gonna end in a couple of minutes, how would you spend them?
Where's all this coming from?
I just want to know how you feel.
Whoa. A few minutes, huh? That's not a lot of time. Well, I can't really get anywhere in a few minutes. So I guess I'd spend them with you.
I'll just be a second. I just need you to wait here for me. That okay?
Fine.
That league of... She said she's... But can't... That weird... It's gotta be him.
Okay, that was cute. Don't know why it's there, but it's cute.
What's wrong?
Out of my way.
Stop, buddy.
You're the one I got beef with.
Question is, does he know, or is this an alternate timeline version of him?
That weird vote, that has to be... Okino, you're the one. I saw you, you asshole.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Drop the act. How'd you put me in that capsule? Why do you keep putting me back here?
I really have no idea what you're saying.
Bullshit, you don't! We got two ways to do this, kid. Either you talk, or I make you talk.
No, no, no.
You think you can run?
Okay, buddy, calm down. You're in the train with him.
Oh, you know, you asshole.
What's going on here? Can he see me?
I'm on to you, bastard. Get me out of this capsule thing.
Capsule? Did he figure it out? What's our next move?
Oh, Takatoshi.
Now I remember. Hijiyama. You came out of nowhere with that sucker punch.
I gave you plenty warning. Don't act like I pulled some low-down trick.
I mean...
It's not my fault if you can't take a punch.
You... son of a...
And we're back at the beginning. Oh wait, no, we aren't. Oh, what?
What do we do now?
Don't worry about it. We're not done yet.
Where am I? What's going on here?
You don't have to know. You're going right back in.
What are you doing to me?
You're just full of surprises. How did you break out?
This place. What is it, some kind of factory? What time is it?
Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry, I am muted. I know I'm interrupting. I'm sorry. This was the favor that Okino was asking Takatoshi at the very start of his story. This was the favor that got asked. We needed to bring in Nenji. Oh my gosh, we finally see more of Takatoshi here. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Hey!
Keep quiet. Unless you want another beating. If you help us, this will be over soon.
Okino, you said you'd help us, right? Then you gotta do something before the attack hits. Can't you save any of the others?
An attack? Wait, you mean... those things are the true foes of the Sentinels?
Exactly. What I need to find is the reason for the attack. So now we're here, trying to find the key that controls the D-forces.
And these D-forces, that means the kaiju, right? This key's gonna let you control them? One person's commanding these kaiju to come here, right? One out of these 15 people?
So you knew. Yes. 15 children's lives were manipulated, so that they would destroy the world. They broadcast command signals from their body, even if they don't want to, or don't even know. Those signals create the kaiju, and then beckon them here.
Like the old guy was saying. So, are there lots of keys?
No, just one. Out of all 15, only one has the key that controls them.
And that all links back to the automated factories. All one person needs to do is send a blueprint. And it just creates them. It all is coming together.
So you need a key to command them. Wait, didn't she say something about that? The first person who had this key. That League of Darkness lady said something about this. She said I was the one who had the key first. But I don't know anything about that. I don't remember anything anyway.
Of course you don't. The control key is a code for a program. You're one of those 15 people. Up until 2 months ago, the commands were coming from you.
Seriously? It was me?
It used to be. Now, though? Well, from what I hear, that had already changed by the time we caught you.
Now another person's got the key. And they're the ones sending out the signal to start an apocalypse.
So all the kaiju attacks... that's my fault?
Remember, they haven't gotten here yet. But whatever you saw in there is going to come true soon enough.
Okay, so this key's actually a program. How do you even look for something like that?
Well, to you, it'll look like a standard metal key. At least, within that station.
What do you mean?
I need to see who got the control key after you. The idea was to just pull the data out of you. But whatever happened is really bound up in your personal memories. Which means you're the only one who can dig that information out. That's why you're in the chair, and I'm on the tech side. I'm making it so you can find that key for me.
Hold on a sec. You're telling me that whole station's...
You've been in this chair this whole time. That station is an illusion created from your memories.
You gotta be kidding.
I see now. That's how you broke out of the simulation. Even I'm there at the station. You piggybacked on my access ID. I guess that'd get you clear of control. Well, I can fix that right now. Okay, now we're all on the same page. So, let's jump back in.
Hey, hold on!
Don't squirm. Trust me, you don't want that tech coming off by force. You might never wake up. Find the key.
My apologies for hitting you. But you need to take this seriously. If you want to be free, help us. That's your only option.
Oh, okay, so clearly there's something hidden within. So they all have the nanomachines, and that's what's sending off the signal. I think that much is clear. And it's whoever gets the key from these nanomachines, which are all passing it around between these 15 people, is the one sending off the signals. Now we know it can't be Sekigahara, and we know it can't be Shinonome, because their nanomachines are poisoned. And therefore they cannot be the ones sending it off, because their nanomachines can no longer work. I'm thinking one of the other 15, besides the 13 that we already know about, the ones that are already piloting the Sentinels, I think one of them is Tamao. I don't quite know what age she truly is in the cutscenes which we've seen her, but she seems to be about seems to be about Keitaro's age, so roughly the same age as everyone else. Therefore, a reasonable candidate for one of the 15, given her relevance with everything else. Huh. Now we know about the exterminator. Okay. I think it's time for a battle. Pick up with Tomi next time. Ashtava City Battle 10. Here goes. First generation and fourth generation only on the strike team. Oh boy. What do we have? Giant Mobile Factory RPF Kaiju will appear.
Allow me. Got it. I'll go. Let's go.
Yakushiji, I'm sorry, but you will not be using the full extent of your abilities due to my soul best friend not being active. I got this won't be active either. Technical analysis may be active. Motorcyclist, Playboy, the more girls on the strike team, the higher all stats increase. Yep. There's 2 of them, so take that as you will. I Die Hard, I'd prefer not to use it. And then Patriot, attack damage increases proportional to the damage done to the city. I'd prefer not to use that either. Okay. What can we do? Huh? What do we have? I think it's reasonable to enhance the Demolisher Blade. How many times can we enhance this? At the very least get it to level 4. 5? Okay. How high can that go? 3, 4. Anti-air Demolisher Blade. Oh. Wait, so why don't you get that? But yes, please, actually. Arm-mounted excavator that slices through aerial kaiju in front. Nowhere near as powerful as the Demolisher Blade due to it not being as upgraded. Let's get this up to level 4 then. Requires Metacism level 7 to upgrade further. Now they're equal. Let's get rid of the EMP Attractor, I guess, in turn for the Anti-Air Demolisher Blade. Because that's quite nice. Oh, we aren't even using Takatoshi. Gosh dang it. We're going with Sekigahara, who uses the motorcyclist. Wow. That's a bit of an oof. Okay, everybody's at the +4, right? +4, +4, +4. Yes. Forced cooling device, which is nice. Okay, sure. We got that on everybody up to +4. I guess. You know, you can upgrade your multi-lock missiles. You can upgrade your leg spike. You can upgrade your leg spike. You can upgrade your leg spike. You can actually upgrade your multi-lock missiles. You can upgrade your pulse-mounted lasers as well. Or your arm-mounted pulse lasers, excuse me. Okay. Let's go with multi-lock missiles. We can increase the power and the number of shots fired. It could be really good to taking out swarms. Can I upgrade it to level 4 for everybody? I think I can. I won't be able to upgrade it. Piercing multi-lock missiles. Ooh. Yes, please. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough for everybody. Okay, I'll have to upgrade you afterwards. Since you can upgrade your multi-lock missiles, I'm gonna grab it with you. Point lock missiles. Next kaiju in the target area with missiles. Slows movement. That's different. Let's get rid of the floating mine. Floating mine doesn't seem to be doing too much. It's not actually no, the floating mine was nice. Get rid of the shield matrix. I'm gonna make you a little bit more offensive. And then we'll start upgrading your multi-lock missiles at the very least. Okay. Well, we only have 1st gen and 4th gen on the team. But clear it without being immobilized, and we want to get an S rank, so the 60 defense or higher is kind of a given. Let's go for it.
That's a hefty chunk of them we've taken out. They can't have infinite numbers. Shouldn't we have put them on the defensive by now?
Something like that. You should have at least made a dent, but somehow... Gouto-kun found the math on how many kaiju were produced, but those figures aren't matching up with what we're seeing. By now, you've taken down more than we ever thought were made.
Maybe his numbers were off.
No, the math was based on the factory in 2105 running at full capacity. Our own projections corroborated what he found.
Then, what does this mean? Why are there so many?
Wait, what's that?
Factories producing factories.
Enemy in range.
Strange. That kaiju isn't in our data. It must be a new model.
Hey, the signals are picking up fast. Oh shit. Is that thing making more?
Is that a walking oil rig?
It wasn't meant for land or terraforming. It was in the data for interstellar development.
An RPF. That's a roving production facility. Guess we know how they boosted their numbers now.
In this battle, you must destroy all RPFs. Understood. Are they considered heavily armored?
Here we go.
Wait, hold on.
Will not lose.
Not heavily armored. Noted.
Number 23.
No room for hesitation. Number 11, moving out. Number 22, what's the plan? They're like any other punks.
They're still
How's the scale?
Man, we've got it rough.
We
Don't
will
let her like you.
we must
Still not used to this thing.
I don't know where to put you. You stay there.
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
Let's see how you fare against this. Oh boy. Not really, no. I like piercing multi-lock missiles, I'm not gonna lie. 32 by 70 versus 53 by 47. So it's gonna be 240. Or excuse me. $2,240. Excuse me. That's what I meant. Right? Yeah, 2,240. Versus... That's gonna be... Okay, so they're roughly equivalent. Not enough of a difference between the two to really warrant much. This will hit more targets, this will hit less targets, roughly the same damage. Pulse lasers? Flare torpedo? Screw it, let's hit him with the piercing ones, see what it does. Okay, so this is not bothering with piercing. Fine. Get him.
Did that do it? Next. Are we winning?
Point lock missiles. Gotcha. Field metrics.
Thanks. They're targeting us too.
I don't like where Sekigahara is currently standing.
That's what you get. Don't waste any chance.
That's why I had that, I guess.
Good. How many left?
There's still hope.
I know, I guess just do this. Probably could have done that to the smaller guys on the side.
Did that do it? What now? Come on. Take it.
Amiguchi.
What now?
Leg spike?
Hold still. Nice.
No fight I can't win.
I want you to move like half an inch forward. That's it. Go for the Demolisher Blade again.
Did that do it?
Okay, what's the plan? Don't screw with me.
You're kidding me.
I won't give up.
Get rid of him.
Confirmed termination of RPF Dymo signature.
That's not the end of it.
Finally, we managed to take it out.
Don't relax yet. Judging by the jump in numbers, there's no way it was just the one.
Yeah.
Warning. Dymo
Yeah.
signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Looks like that
Even some of my favorite music in the whole game. Ooh. Welcome to the stream, by the way. In that case, I'll go ahead and I'll be quiet for a little bit. I'll take a listen.
My turn now. Stay on guard. No point overthinking it. What's on? Are we winning? Stay on guard. Like better.
Okay, I can see why you like this. This is good. I'll have to look up the soundtrack for this later.
What's optimal?
Not a flare torpedo. I don't like multi-lock missiles though. It places me right there. It's a bit too dangerous. I guess the flare torpedo will do. It's not the greatest. Oh my gosh. I can go with the point lock missiles. 40 missiles. Should be enough for something at least. Or some of the smaller guys. Would I get rid of all 60 by 4? If this might be better. That'll hit all of them. Yeah. There we go. You weren't armored, so that's not going to do much of anything. So we'll just go with that.
I'll try.
Then, oh, you got a little something there. That's going to hurt, but that's fine. Rush attack again.
Here goes. That work?
We should just be able to do. I figured it was too easy.
That one's probably assigned to a single kaiju type too.
More of those flies?
No, this one looks like it's churning out twin tails.
Next move.
Okay, so we're gonna need. We can probably split ourselves in half. 1 G1 and 2 G4s. That's them. Something really interesting about this game's soundtrack is that every destruction battle theme is named after an amino acid. Oh, that's interesting. Bonkers and awesome, yeah. I like that adjective, bonkers. This one's called deoxyribose. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I made it out. That's really interesting, though. Thanks for teaching me something new. That's really cool. Okay, multi-lock missiles here because we need to get rid of the small fry.
Locked on. Good. Target destroyed. That'll be used to fights by now.
Sekigahara can go and do that one.
No point overthinking it.
Let's not have you take that route. That's kind of inefficient. Let's have you start going this way.
Number 10, move in. Put on a show for Yuki-chan.
Yakushiji is going to be there. Start sending you over here. Uh-oh, that wasn't enough.
There's still hope.
Maybe. Nope. It's fine. We'll be okay. We can use the convergence lasers on you. Okay, that should be enough for someone to go and take care of momentarily. Start pushing you a bit. Not that far. There we go. Okay, and then now another Gen 4 can go clean those up. Yeah, an EMP might be worth it for a second.
What now?
Twin Tails have a decent amount of health, don't they? Maybe I'll move in just a bit. Maybe they don't have that much health. Never mind. Don't know where that missile came from, but that should be gone now. Those two, perfect. Oh, come on. Oh no.
SRPF looks like it's working on drum mines.
Those self-destructing ones? Just our luck.
Okay, well we can play some baseball, I guess. And I'm right back at him. Gotta be careful though.
Don't let up.
Okay, you start heading over here. Send you here, but I need to keep an eye on you.
Moving out. Point overthinking it. Come on. Take it.
Stay calm.
Okay.
I can do this.
Leg spike right here.
Here goes. Nailed it.
Okay, you two can handle that. Everyone else is gonna go over here. Let's go with this.
Always think ahead.
Send you over here for support.
22.
No fight I can win.
Send you kinda here.
Number 21.
I'll try.
Within enemy threat range.
Die already. Get bent.
I'm gonna use... Yeah, I need to use one thing of the EMP because I need to get rid of their movement momentarily. So it's anything within that stays and takes damage over time. Okay, I now understand what overheating does. And I'm out of range, right? I think it's out of range. It looks like it's out of range.
Bullseye.
Still not used to this thing.
Okay. Now we can go and use a shield matrix on U4. U3, excuse me.
What's the plan?
And now you can start moving into here. And hopefully attract one of them towards you.
They got me. No point overthinking.
Oh, they did get you? Oh, just a touch. Okay, you're fine. There we go.
Confirm termination of RPF Dymo signature.
Stay on guard.
Okay.
Next move.
I'm gonna need you to move forward just a bit.
Here we go.
Get both? I can get both. Get rid of one.
How's the Sentinel?
No, I can't get all of them. Okay, I'm gonna stay as far back as I can in case that one in the back starts moving again.
Move. Did that do it? How many left? Now then.
Not quite.
Always think
Let's have you actually defend for a moment.
what now?
Start moving everyone else forward.
I'll be used to fights by now.
Here, there's gonna be another one that pops up, but
Number 10, move. Don't waste any chances.
let's use the Destructor Blade. Is that gonna be more? Or the Demolisher Blade, excuse me. It's roughly the same. Again. What time of 3 seconds though, so I'll go in. Wait, no.
Don't waste any chances.
Wrong button. So I'll go with this because it has a wait time of 3 seconds.
Come on.
Wait, I done goofed. Oh no.
Okay, let's do this.
Can't do that. I could do multi-lock missiles though. Hopefully just gets rid of him.
Here you go. That do it? Say your
Okay, good. Ooh. That made me real nervous. Let's have you defend as well.
There's still hope.
Defensive mode activate.
Oh, you were just produced right there. Okay. Shield matrix? You do not have a shield matrix. Wait, no, you do. Yes, 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 yes.
Initiating shield.
Okay, good.
Don't let up.
Wait. Oh, perfect.
Take this.
Have fun, bud.
Good.
We didn't do too much, but it was something.
Target like any other punks. I'll try.
I prefer not to have a scare like that again. It appears though...
What do I do?
I want to move forward just a tad. We'll do this. Very good, he's still there.
They're like any other punks.
And... Can I get both? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I hit him in the wrong direction. Unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go with this, and let's see if we can hit you this direction. That might be a good time to ask, which characters do I like in this game? Ooh.
Here goes.
I don't know.
Here's the plan.
I don't think I can pick anyone favorite if that's what you're asking, but that, at least by the way the question, by the way the question is phrased, I don't know. Sounds like I can pick multiple. So far we haven't seen too much of characters like Gouto and Shinonome, so unfortunately I don't have a solid opinion on them. Same with like Sekigahara. They're kind of just mysteries right now, so it's a bit interesting to see them. Takamiya, we also don't know much about. I'm realizing I don't know roughly half the cast, but I do like Takamiya, and that just may be because I don't know, for this kind of the same reason why I like Genji. They're just kind of like, I don't know, I think they're cool. I like this sort of punk aspect. I don't know. I kind of like that style of character. They're actually really good characters in terms of like good versus evil sort of thing, but they're anti-heroes. That's the term. They're anti-heroes, and I like that. It's really cool. I like Shu. He's a goofball, but he also has that sort of like mysterious past to him that I think the story's kind of revealing now. Well, past, future. There's no real good way to put it in terms of time travel. Let's see, who else do I like? I like Natsuno. I think she's kind of a goofball as well. I like Heitaro's pride. I like his pride, and I like his... I don't know, I like his... Yeah, everyone likes Natsuno. I kind of figured. She just seems like a generally well-liked character. She just seems like that kind of character, excuse me. But I like Keitaro. I think one thing that really made me like Keitaro specifically is when he finds, like, he finds out shortly after traveling to 1985, he goes, okay, well, Japan lost in the past, but it seems to have made a great recovery. So I just want to go back and help as many people as possible with that recovery, and I want to save my sister. And I don't know, something about that just touched my heart right, and I don't know, respect for him. It's just, I don't know.
Number 22, advancing.
There's still hope.
Japanese Captain America. Yeah. I guess that's kind of how it is, yeah.
Number 23.
Shield Matrix. Shield Matrix. Big Shield Matrix. Can I get all 5? Oh. Perfect placement.
Don't waste any chances. Did that do it? Neutralized.
I need to think things through. I've got you now. Got it.
I'll try. Let's do this. Take it. See ya.
There we go.
Confirm termination of RPF Dymo signature.
And I think that's an S rank. There really wasn't much damage taken on any of the 3.
Terminal closure complete.
Can you hear me? All Sentinel pilots, please listen to me.
What the? Hey, ain't she that singer from TV?
Miyuki Inaba. We're lucky to have her.
Wait. Okay, hold on. So that's the idol that Shu's been talking to through his TV. For a second, I thought she may be Shinonome due to just similar facial structure and hairstyle, but okay, apparently that's not it. Or maybe they are, but just not yet, or not anymore. One of the two. Identities are weird. But she's compatible, that means. If she's the one working with the Rainframe, then she's the one who's compatible. It's not Chihiro anymore, it's... her name was Miyabi? Miyabi? Interesting. And no more than 477 damage on a single Sentinel, that's pretty good.
All we can do is keep fighting.
Come on, everybody get that level 10. Yes. That all you got? Let's do this. So that's 2 people who we should now be deploying with Natsuno. I think that'll work. Element of surprise? Does that increase back attack damage? And I work alone. I'm assuming that's similar to Yuki's. I can do this by myself or whatever it is. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Her level 5 skill. Also, it's interesting that Yuki has a skill that requires her to stay alone in order to get better stats, but also has a skill that's going to require her to be with Natsuno. This time I'll save you. I'm assuming that's something to do with Judo. Nice. 0 terminal damage. Nice. And then we also completed the bonus objectives. All 3 of them. Heck yeah. Miyuki? Oh, Miyuki, not Miyabi. Whoops. Miyuki and Awa. There he is, man. Overall story progress at 30%. We're currently at 54. Dang, we made all the way to 54? Something tells me I may go through the story a bit faster than battles. Oops. Especially since I plan on going back and getting these A's up to S's. Back out for now. 2 things that I want to check on, and that's the 2 new mystery files we got. BJ and that. Aegis system? New RPF. There we go. That's one of them. We got RPF and Miyuki. Officially called the Roving Production Facility, it's a giant roving factory kaiju that harvests matter around it as material, then rapidly producing. Ah. So that's why whenever it landed, it was destroying the city around it. Okay. Noted. And then... a bit too far. Oh, that's gonna be trippy that everyone's gonna have like 7 different time periods attached to the name. Still can't get over that you're freaking Natsuno's mom. It's so... oh, that's so weird. Where? Oh, there you are. Oh, that's it. That's all it says? Ethereal, graceful presence, make an appearance on the award show. Doesn't even mention that Shu's speaking to her. Doesn't even mention that in Shu's thing? Dude, happened across Yuki, harassed by Wajima. No, it doesn't even mention anything about it. Huh. Weird. Weird. Okay, though. I think that's pretty decent stopping point for today. So I think I'll save. Save twice, because... Paranoid. I lost way too many files this morning due to me screwing something up, apparently. I'm not gonna save any, I'm not gonna lose any more. Alrighty though, I think I'll go ahead and switch over to the end screen. Then let's go this song. Okie dokie. Sorry you joined me right at the last second. That was kind of... my plan to end it was to face the boss. Hopefully that was a fight worthy of your enjoyment. Thank you for teaching me about those song names, though. That's really cool. They're amino acids, huh? Every soundtrack in the destruction of things are amino acids. That's really interesting. That's really cool. So yeah, thank you for teaching me about that. That's pretty cool. And I'll definitely be having to go and like add that to like a playlist or something like that. I just used that 10 times in that sentence. It's not a good habit. But yeah. The Rebos. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna have to call it here today. It's getting pretty late for me. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I love this game. This game is so freaking cool. I think at the end of this I'll definitely be able to put it up there in like my top 5, maybe even top 3. This game is just crazy good. I'm loving it. It's amazing. Yeah, I guess a quick announcement about tomorrow. Normally I would stream, but I have something coming up. For some reason, it, of course, has to be placed right in the center of where I would stream. So there's no really good timing. I can, so I guess tomorrow will just be a day off. Don't worry, this VOD will still be uploaded tomorrow. So forward to that. Yeah, that's about it. That's the announcement for that. Yeah, though. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, and if maybe you're lurking in the background or you're watching this in a VOD and you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a follow. It's just an easy way to say, I like what you're doing, keep up the good work. It's also a good way to get notifications so you can catch every stream right as it goes live. I send out notifications through both Twitter and Twitch itself, so feel free to follow either one of those if you are interested. If you're new here and you haven't seen more of what I've done, I normally play a lot of RPGs like this. I love using my brain, whether it be to build a strategy or to work through the twists and turns of an intricate story. So I tend to mess around a lot with games like this. However, I do still play the occasional random game on the side, so you can look forward to that as well. If you are interested in seeing any of the past stuff that I played, whether it be 13 Sentinels itself, the previous story we've gone through, or other games, such as Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, for example, or Triangle Strategy, which we recently finished alongside Kirby, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. It's where I've been uploading VODs. But regardless of how you choose to show your support, it means a lot to me, and I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be wherever you are. And I hope to see you all again later. Thanks for hanging out.